湊くん。ジンバ、湊くん。起きてください。君のお父さん、エイジさんから電話が入っていますよ。
もしもし、父さん。
湊か。
こんな夜更けに電話するだなんて、下宿の大家さんに迷惑じゃないか。
すまないな。しかし急を要することだ。
はあ、一体何事なんだよ。
絹さんが、お前のおばあさんが倒れたと診療所から連絡があった。私も仕事で知らせを受けるのが遅れてしまったんだ。詳しい容体はわからない。明日の朝一、お前と私でその診療所へ。
何言ってるんだよ。母さんの実の娘の葬式にすら顔出さなかった人の見舞いに行くのか。
What decade is this with the rotary phones?
湊、お前が絹さんをよく思っていないことは承知だ。ユイの葬式の一件もあって、私も10年以上疎遠にしていた。だが、絹さんにはもう、親族はお前と私だけだ。
So mother passed away more than 10 years ago?
つながっているのはお前一人。明日、一ノ瀬診療所で落ち合おう。
わかったよ、父さん。
三山絹さんのご家族ですね。
はい。
昨日庭先で倒れている姿を配達員に発見され、当院へ運び込まれました。絹さんの容体についてですが、意識がなく、あまり芳しくありません。僻地ということもあり、当院では満足な検査もできませんし、現状は証拠を保っていますので、大病院への転院をお勧めしますが。
そうですか。わかりました。湊、お前は一足先に絹さんの家に行って休んでいなさい。鍵を渡しておこう。絹さんが持っていたものだ。私は絹さんの転院を済ませてから車でお前を迎えに行くとしよう。田舎だな。ここまで来れば絹さんの家はもうすぐだ。
The last time, I had a bunch of 10 yen coins. I kind of wasted them playing pachinko. So I'm hoping, no. Sweet. You know, I don't actually remember what vending machine I wanted to use, what it had in there. But I remember I didn't have enough because of pachinko. I think we'll find it soon. I think it was a canned coffee I wanted to buy. Can I not buy? Oh. Oh, maybe I don't have to worry about buying one at all then. There's no interaction on it. Okay, that resolves that. Not a single living soul. You know what? Scratch that. How about we just say not a single soul? Don't destroy a town. Damn the town. Yeah, I'd prefer if there's not a soul of any kind here, living or dead. Let's just get rid of all those. No presence at all, please. Yeah, I started playing this little idle game on Steam. You kind of run. You build a bunch of vending machines on various streets in a city. That's what seeing these cans reminds me of. Kind of fun. You have the music running a little bit, and you just leave it running. There's no food here. I wonder why the crows would come here anyway.
Miyamake ってことは、この墓は母さんの実家の墓か。佐一じいちゃんもこの下に眠ってるんだな。
I wonder why there's no shrine. Kind of expect a shrine here. Shrine or... I think they're called shrines, right?
「父さんと母さんに連れられてじいちゃんの弔問に来て以来だな。この家に来たのはその時一度きりだが、あまり変わっていない気がする。あれから10年以上経つのか。
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Never mind. I have 10 yen, 10 yen coins. That threw me off for a sec. So we got 100 yen. So if I couldn't use that vending machine, what's all the coins for? Letter from the village mayor. Dear Kinu Mayama, I've recently been approached by Town Hall. They have requested that I, as the mayor, intervene and persuade you to comply with the eviction notice issued for the dam construction. Oh, everyone's been evicted. That's why there's no one here. I understand how truly heartbreaking it must be to have to leave the land that your ancestors have protected for generations. However, it must be acknowledged that both I and the villagers have very reluctantly accepted this project out of necessity. Considering the prosperity of the Miyama family's silkworm business, I am confident that your silkworms will continue to prosper in any new location. Perhaps it is time for you to contemplate a fresh start as well. Between us, rumor has it that whenever substantial amounts of money are involved, ill intentions come with it. It would be wise for you to make your decision quickly.
いろいろあってもうクタクタだ。昨日からろくに寝ていないし、父さんが迎えに来るまで。
Haven't slept in 24 hours. Lightweight. I'm just kidding. It's not good for you at all. Another 10 yen. Yeah, altar, not shrine. Let's pay our respects after. Okay. A letter from Minato as a child. To my awesome grandpa Sachi. Hi there, how are you? I hope you're super good. I'm a big boy in elementary school now. I go to school every day to learn cool stuff like reading and math. It is fun, but sometimes hard too. I have a really big favor to ask you, Grandpa. Could you please buy me a bug collection kit? Mom won't buy me one. She says bugs are not toys and we should not catch them or hurt them. All my friends have one and I'm left out. Oh, and Grandpa, when are you coming to my house again? I have never met Grandma and I really, really want her to come with you. It would be so much fun. You know, I feel a little bit sad when you have to leave. I ask Mom every day when you will come back. She says you live far away, so we can't see each other a lot. But I really, really can't wait to see you again. Please write back soon.
懐かしい。習いたてのひらがなで書いたんだっけ。結局、じいちゃんから返事はもらえなかった。
Yeah, more coins. Okay, I need to memorize where this is. So there's one here, and I think there's just one more in the house. There's one more hiding spot in the house, I think. Okay, so we got our health item. Order some samigun. Write the number down and keep it under the telephone tail. Okay, flashlight that we can't get yet. Okay, let's pay our respects. As long as we're not summoning something, I'm okay with that.
佐一じいちゃんは井戸に落ちて死んだ。物知りで優しいいいじいちゃんだった。絹さんはじいちゃんが俺たち家族と親しいことを知っていたのに、亡くなったことを娘の母さんにさえ知らせなかった。じいちゃんが死んだと知ってから母さんはひどく塞ぎ込むようになって、それで母さんもあんな非情な人が俺の祖母だなんて。
Yeah, I wonder if there's some element of family curse in what had happened here.
蚕棚か。父さんから聞いた話では、 宮山家はなりわいにしていた三修行を随分前に辞めてしまったらしい。その名残か、絹さんはここで蚕を飼っていて、子供の俺に蚕の話をした。絹さんと話したのはあれきりで、すごく嫌な話だった。
Orion.
ここでならゆっくり休めそうだ。
Lechi's response to Minato as a child. I'm butchering his name. Is it Minato? Dear M, thank you for your letter. I was so surprised to see you wrote it all by yourself. You did a great job. Grandpa appreciates it. So your mom won't buy you a bug collection kit, eh? You know, when I was young, I used to collect butterflies too. But someone once told me to not hurt them. That's when I decided to stop catching butterflies. Instead, I decided to just watch them as they live and allow them to stay a part of the beauty of nature. I can't buy you a bug collection kit, but how about this? When summer comes, I'll take you to a place where there are plenty of butterflies and dragonflies. Grandma is busy with housework, so she can't come along. But let's have lots of fun together, just you and Grandpa. Whenever we have to say goodbye, it always makes me feel a little sad. But before you go, I'll give you a good pat on the head and whisper a little magic spell to keep you happy until the next time we meet. I'll miss you, but I have to help Grandma with some things. So please be good and do as you're told. I promise I'll come see you in the summer.
じいちゃん、ちゃんと俺に返事を書いてくれていたんだ。この返事を出す前に、じいちゃんは。
Okay. So we have this one, the bedroom. Alright, so bedroom. I'm not gonna remember this. Okay. So we have one near the living room. Nice. And then the other was where? Oh, this. Oh shit! I'm not gonna remember this either. We need the combo for that. So there's one here. And then if we backtrack, the other is here. Okay. Alright, those aren't too far apart. The frick was that? Those aren't too far apart. Okay, here we go.
薄気味悪い札だな。そういえば、昔この家に来た時、これと同じ札を母さんが見て、気分が悪くなると嫌がっていた。それこそ異常なくらいに。なんだろ
う。Well, you'd think you think a charm like this would be to seal or repel, right? That's usually what they're for. Okay, so I'm just gonna save over that because that's my initial try of just seeing the beginning part. So we are very, very close to as far as I've seen. So just a little bit more, and then everything is completely like I have no idea. I think that's. Did we get all the coins? Yeah. I'm like I don't practice any of this. Any of the whole like gem, like the talismans or any of those superstitious things, but I've seen them around. I mean, not locally, but because I've visited Asia, right? You know, it's just I think my I don't know the name of the relative. My I think it was my grandpa's, not grandpa, my grandma's brother. I think it was that was kind of into that stuff. I haven't seen him in forever. I don't know what he's up to these days. Grandmother's daily schedule. Burn dead chickens. What? You feed chickens in the morning at 7, and then at 4 you burn dead chickens. Do you mean cook them? Well, look for just a key lost in the bass. Okay. I mean, if they died, you might need to cook them. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, if you died, like if the chickens died, you know, depending on why they died and how long, like you don't quote me on this. You probably have like a small window on where you could where you could cook them, right? You know, to be edible. But if they just died there and you know, you don't do something like outside of you butchering them, like you gotta respond quickly, or they're not going to be edible. $25 yen coins. Eat to permanently raise defense slightly. So something I'm just curious about when this is eat to raise defense. I just assume that means you increase your maximum health.
この井戸に落ちてじいちゃんは死んだ。不注意で落ちた事故だったらしい。
Live chickens and dead chickens. Not really obvious what killed them either. A poker and dead chickens are scattered about. Nice try. I'm not falling for that. This is a water barrel? No, that's for... What is this, for smoking something? Alright. Shit about to get serious. Alright. Better sit up straight here.
ちゃん、絹おばあちゃん、それは何？
これはお蚕様だよ。お蚕様はね、それは大事に大事に育てるの。暖かい部屋でお腹いっぱい桑の葉を食べさせてあげるのよ。そうしてきれいな繭を作ったら茹でて殺して糸を取るの。かわいそうだと思うのかい。たとえ繭を出られてももう口はないし飛ぶこともできない。卵を産んで死んでしまうの。人がそういう虫にしてしまったのよ。
母さん。母さん、行くな。
Gotta be some curse, right? 'd appreciate you don't call out to me.
母さんの夢なんてずいぶん見ていなかったのに。すっかり日が暮れたな。とりあえず明かりをつけるか。
Really? Does that make sense to you? I can't leave the room because I need to turn the light on, but I just leave the what? Letter from UE1. Dear Dad, how are you doing? The other day, my husband Eiji and I attended Minato's entrance ceremony. Under the warm spring sunshine, watching him walk with that big backpack, I couldn't help but feel proud of our son. Eiji was teasing Minato, saying he looks like a giant backpack with legs, to which I couldn't help but smile too. He always makes us laugh with his jokes. As for me, I'm still the same as always. I feel a little better after drinking water. I still can't bring myself to tell Eiji about my situation, and it tugs at my heart. I wonder how long I can keep this secret. I've spent many sleepless nights worrying, afraid of what'll happen if he finds out. How is Mom doing, by the way? There are times when Minato begs me to see his grandma, and I struggle to find the right words to say. I don't think she'll be very happy if we come to see her. Why does Mom dislike me so much? It breaks my heart to think that the rest of my family is being shunned because of me. If only I had the courage to confront Mom about this. I'm sorry for constantly venting to you. I know I shouldn't worry you, but I'm a coward who quickly relies on her father. Whenever I hear your voice or read your letters, it gives me peace of mind. I'll write again soon. Please take care of yourself and stay safe.
母さんからじいちゃんに宛てた手紙だ。私の性分。
Let's get that,
玄関の方だ。
Nope.
父さんか。
I'll answer when I'm good and ready. You still won't let me pick it up? Are you serious?
父さん。
Chicken head. Chicken head.
なんだよこれ。 イタチにでもやられたのか。
Is that one of the dead chickens or one of the ones left alive?
もしもし。
湊、私だ。
なんだ、父さんか。今どこ？何時頃こっちに着く？
そのことなんだが、今夜は帰れそうもない。今、転院先の病院からかけているんだが、どうにも厄介なことになってきた。先ほどまで警察と話をしていたんだよ。
警察？なんで警察なんかと。
絹さんが倒れた原因が病気や事故ではないかもしれないということだ。転院先の医者が絹さんの首に絞められたような跡を見つけてな。
But she survived, right? They haven't really talked about her current status.
それじゃあの人は誰かに襲われたせいで。
まだそうと決まったわけじゃない。決まったわけじゃないが、用心するに越したことはないだろう。
Wait. Better not to err on the side? Or better not to or better to? I'm gonna assume he means better to.
湊、一人で大丈夫か？
当たり前だろ。子供じゃあるまいし。
そうか。湊、気をつけなさい。
ああ、おやすみ父さん。
I'd still be worried about the chicken head. You know, if it wasn't for seeing the other dead chickens.
台所で水でも飲もう。
Actually, no. No. Even a wild animal wouldn't do that, right? They'd like drag the whole chicken off. They wouldn't just bite the body and like leave some of it. You gotta change that sponge. That sponge looks disgusting. Hello, neighbor. And then we're gonna check on it like an idiot. Is that meant to be a silkworm? On the back like that? What the frick are you? Shit. Oh, it's coming in. Oh, hell no. Where's the flashlight from here? There it is. It can light the way, but it also makes it easier to be detected.
どうにか助けを呼ばないと。警察110番。頼む頼む。早く出てくれ。
はい。
もしもし、助け。
Okay, yeah. Saw me go in. How bad is it? Weakened. You behind me? You're not behind me, are you? Fuck, come on, really? Is there one more damage level here? Screw off. Please tell me you didn't see that. Didn't see me, right? Okay, good. Okay, what are we doing right now? We called for help and we got the light. Current task is what? What are we trying to do? Oh, the dresser key. In the bathroom. And it's in the toilet, I think. So we're gonna get the poker. Okay, so we know we gotta go here. Thing is, if I die, do I need to restart from the save, or does it have an auto save? Are you out? You out here, chicken eater, whatever the heck you are? This thing seems to hear me when I'm running too, so... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, hug the left. How do I remember how to get to the dresser? Oh, sweet. Okay, we got 3 of them. Is it? Okay, that's a clock ticking. I hear you, asshole. Okay, pencil. So back to the phone. Maybe? Now, does this thing wander aimlessly, or is it patrolling? Write the number down and keep it under the telephone table. But the drawer is rusted screws or something, right? Still? Where's the phone? That's not the phone. Does it know I'm in here? It does. Oh. I did not expect it would just crash through the window. Ah, jeez. Where's the phone? Where's the phone? Let's think before we walk out. I think it's just in the hall. If we just hug, if we just hug the left side and just turn. Okay, just keep on hugging the left wall. What's this now? This is an important number, please don't forget it. This is the lock code, isn't it? 8681. Okay. 8681. 8681. Are you out there still? Shit, you are. Let's see if we can stealth this. It's coming back in. Eight, 6, 8, 1. 8, 6, 8, 1. Okay. Good. Hey, you. How about a bat? Smart, at least.
なんなんだあの化け物は。絹さんもあいつに襲われて。
Can I leave the flashlight on then? If it can't come in? Don't have to worry about attracting attention. This thing better not smash its way through a window or something. Another coin, I don't know what to spend on.
これはじいちゃんの標本か。じいちゃんは蝶が好きで、俺を膝に乗せてたくさん蝶の話をしてくれたな。
Letter from the doctor. To Mrs. Kinyu Miyama, I am writing to inform you about the results of your examination at our clinic. Based on the diagnostic images obtained from the X-ray, we have identified an abnormality in your cranial region that appears to be a brain tumor. The symptoms you have been experiencing, such as your headaches and severe forgetfulness, are likely related to this tumor. It is important to address this condition promptly. The tumor requires quick and immediate treatment. It is important to note that your memory may continue to deteriorate, and the painkillers you have been taking will only provide limited relief. I strongly advise you to discuss this matter with your family and make arrangements to visit our clinic as soon as possible. Such his response to Yui. Dear Yui, thank you for your letter. Kyuna and I are doing just fine. So Minato has entered elementary school, eh? My, how time flies. It feels like just yesterday he was a baby. I can't help but think maybe it's because I'm getting older. More than anything, how close you are to your family warms my heart. Yui, when you're thirsty, remember what I told you. Try not to hold it. This burden is not your fault after all. You feel guilty for keeping something hidden from Ichi, but you're afraid of telling him also? Ichi is a kind man, otherwise I would never have given him my blessing. Whenever you're ready to tell him, I'm sure Ichi will accept you for who you are. For years, you've been worried that Kyunu doesn't like you. Kyunu didn't attend your wedding and didn't care when she became a grandmother, but Kyunu is like this with everyone, including me. She never leaves that house under any circumstance. It may be difficult for you to understand, but Kyunu could never be a good mother or grandmother. That's why I took you out of her house and moved us into town. I still feel guilty for giving you that feeling of emptiness from lacking a mother, despite having one. I'm not asking you to forgive Kyunu for her behavior, but I want you to understand that Kyunu has her own reasons. I was so happy when Ichi asked me to leave Kyunu and come live with you three. It brought a tear to my eye. Thanks to him, I was able to return to the Miami house where Kyunu is with a clear conscience. Now you have Ichi and Minato. There is no need for me to be by your side. I've left Kyunu alone for a long time. She's a strong woman. But as she grows older, I want to give her my support. Remember this well. You're my pride and joy. Whenever you're in trouble or feeling anxious, you can always rely on me for whatever. Just wondering what that was. Another house? What's this place? That's a storage shed? That's a lot of storage. But they did used to run a business here, so I suppose it's justified. How long since this has been opened? Letter from Eiji. Dear Kyuna, I hope this letter finds you well. This is Eiji Jinba. It has been quite some time since the untimely passing of my beloved wife, Yui. Today I am reaching out to you with a few inquiries regarding my son, Minato, who is now 13 years old. Minato started attending middle school this year, and I wanted to share something I've noticed with you. Since the summer, he's been getting unusually thirsty and consumes a substantial amount of water. Initially, I thought it was the hot weather and didn't think much of it. However, as autumn passed and winter came, he was still constantly thirsty, prompting me to seek medical advice. However, the doctor found nothing wrong with him. Thinking back, I recall that Yui also had a tendency to drink a lot of water. Before her passing, I had discussed it with her. She mentioned that this was something she inherited from her father. She assured me that there was no need to worry. I'm curious to know if your husband mentioned anything about this predisposition. If you have any knowledge regarding this matter, I would greatly appreciate your answer. I eagerly await your response.
知らなかった。俺の喉の渇きはじいちゃんや母さんからの遺伝だったのか。
A hanging scroll depicting a woman buried in a garden. What kind of scroll is that to show? That feels a little messed up, doesn't it? save. Hanging scroll depicting a woman and a hawk. A hanging scroll depicts a buried. Wait, what? Winter. It's hanging scroll depicting a woman on a boat. Should I remove the hanging scroll? Do nothing. Yeah, let's remove it. Uh-oh. I assume that's some mechanism that's going to activate when I figure this out. Summer. Spring. Oh, boy. Is this a hiding spot? No. Woman and a lion. The Legend of Princess Mayu. Once upon a time, there lived a princess named Princess Mayu, adorned with beauty untold. Beneath the spring moon's glow, Princess Mayu's sister, consumed by envy's woe, led her to a fearsome mountain where lions roamed free, leaving her stranded, a perilous decree. Yet to their surprise, Princess Mayu returned home, her spirit unbroken and her body whole. As the summer moon shimmered above, Princess Mayu's sister, driven by envy's love, guided her to a shadowy mountain steep, where hawks flocked, secrets to keep. But again, Princess Mayu defied her fate, returning unscathed through destiny's gate. With autumn's moon shining bright, the sisters' patience reached its height. She set Princess Mayu adrift on a boat. To a distant sea, the princess was afloat. Yet as the night embraced the land, Princess Mayu returned, defying her sister's hand. Under winter's moon, fear took hold, the sister's heart now bitter and cold. She led Princess Mayu to a garden wide, digging a hole deep and dark inside. On that night the princess did not appear, the sister worried, though her conscience clear. Within the hole which she peered through lay a cocoon with a hole, and tiny white worms askew. Maggots, I guess. A legend, huh? So spring is lions, summer is hawk, autumn boat, winter garden.
この昔話、子供の頃母さんから聞いたことがある。話を聞いた日の夜は
Couldn't sleep that night.
眠れなかった。
That is good. Okay, so spring. Can I see it in the files? Spring is lions. Summer is hawk, right? Yeah. Autumn is boat, and then garden.
この音は下か?
Oh, that panel. The panel that didn't have a key. Okay. Of course it goes down. All the fun stuff is down in the basement. always. Psh, this ain't even a basement. We're going subterranean here. How courteous of whoever the crap was here last, lighting candles for us. And what was this used for? Got a broken cart down here. Better not lock me in here. Plea from the dungeon. Lord Cube, please forgive me. I have seen nothing. I have told no one. My lips shall remain sealed. I promise to serve the Miami family forever and ever, so please let me leave this place. How old is this place? Is this... I too am a human being. Please do not use my flesh as a meal for that... So there is some kind of family... I don't know if it's a curse, but there's... Some kind of unnatural creature or something. Like, are they being haunted? Is the family haunted by this thing? Because I would assume that this thing maybe it broke out and attacked the grandma. Like that's where the strangulation came from, maybe. But what drove it off to stop it from killing her, though? Because somebody found... Wait, no. Somebody walking by found her, right? So maybe it just didn't want to get caught. Miyama Silkworm Records. The Miyama family's livelihood through the generations revolves around safeguarding the silkworms and selling their eggs. Miyama silkworm threads possess a remarkable combination of luster and flexibility. The exceptionally beautiful silk produced by the Miyama silkworms earned the nickname Thread of the Heavens and enjoyed much prosperity. Legend has it that the Miyama silkworms originated from silkworms found sprouting from the body of Princess Mayu. I see. These silkworms have been cherished and revered as family heirlooms. The female silkworm moth serves as the crest of the Miyama family. I knew it. That monster's back tattoos, those are silkworms. Right? Is that the family crest on its back? Is that it? Or is that just how it looks? A dead end. Are you sure it's a dead end? Dehydrate? Is this really dead end? Like, do I backtrack? I don't see anything else interactable in here. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about walking back. I didn't find anything new to use down here.
ここからかすかに風の流れを感じる。この壁もしかして。やっぱり隠し扉になってるのか。
Red Talisman. The Red Talisman is a protective charm used in the region from ancient times. It is made by dyeing paper with a crimson color believed to repel demons and drawing symbolic characters in black ink. The exact meaning of the symbol is unknown. It is speculated that they represent the sun deity, as sunlight is believed to purify their negative energy. Yeah, okay, that's fair. According to the village legend, when a demon approaches the talisman, it immediately emits a radiant light, torturing the demon as it is exorcised. You know what's kind of freaky? We get headaches approaching the talisman and it lights up, and we are consistently thirsty. Then you have this dungeon in a basement, out in the shed. Yeah, I feel like everything is pointing toward some kind of demonic influence or some kind of oppression upon the family line here.
魔性のものが近寄れば札は光を放ち。この人、母さんによく似てる。綾野。
An ancestor, perhaps. See,
この札は頭が割れそうだ。一体ここはどこなんだ。
This place is ancient. Right? Like that note refers to someone as Lord. Canoe. Ayano is the older sister. So Kinu's sister. Oh, right. That's why it looks like her. So she'd be our aunt. An ignition tool used by hitting with a hammer and stone. Miyama Mansion. Yeah, this place is old school. Eastern tatami room. I'm not sure what that means. Storage shed. Toilet. Well servant. I'm not going to remember this. Crowbar closet. That sounds important. Counting rod closet? Oh, come on. 2 floors. Okay, second floor doesn't have much up there. So let's note the door locations.
宮山屋敷。ここは宮山家の旧宅か。
How famous is this family? Definitely had some kind of influence in the past. Young Saichi's Journal 1, May 10th, 1929. I have been fortunate enough to have been accepted as the son-in-law of the Miami family. My father and brother have always looked down on me, considering me weak and spineless. However, in the eyes of Lord Kyobe, I am a loyal, trustworthy man. I have exchanged vows and am eagerly awaiting the joyful ceremony next spring. Ever since I laid eyes on her, Ayano's figure has been etched in my mind. Her skin, lightly glowing, and her sleek, shiny black hair. She often averts her gaze, but even the shadow cast by her long eyelashes on her cheeks is beautiful. July 7th, 1929. I wanted to get Ayano's attention by any means necessarily, so I decided to show her my collection of butterfly samples. I hoped that the colorful butterflies would bring her joy. Ayano said, "I've never seen such beautiful butterflies before," but her expression was that of melancholy. When I asked her if she disliked butterflies, she replied, "I like butterflies. However, I don't like seeing them trapped and confined. I just want to watch them fly in their natural state." Her words struck me to my core.
これはじいちゃんが若い頃に書いたものか。
Oh, come on. I don't know where to hide. Shit. Let me out. 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 Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, okay. So let's leave this open. That's some kind of backyard. What is this? Is that to leave the grounds? Giant door with 2 locks for wooden keys. Also the flint, I assume I actually need a hammer in order to use it. Someone been to this place recently? Or are the lights on just for me? Okay, good to know. Very good to know. Probably not gonna remember where this is, though. Tatami room. Letter from Yui, too. Dear Mom, it has been several months since Dad passed away. Not a day goes by without a box of tissues by my side. When I come to offer my condolences, I couldn't come to terms with Dad's death. I couldn't even speak with you, Mom. Why didn't you tell us right away? You didn't even invite our family to the funeral. If we hadn't reached out, you wouldn't have bothered to tell us at all. Dad was an important role model for me. I wanted to give him a final farewell. I was weak and always hid from Dad. I was scared to talk to you, Mom. I feared you'd say, I hate you. But now that Dad is gone, I can't go on like this anymore. I need to speak with you in person, Mom. There's something I must ask you. On September 21st, I will come alone without telling Eiji or Minato. I don't expect a response to this letter. I've written to you many times before, Mom, and you've never ever replied. I've been waiting a long time now. See you on September 21st.
9月21日、母さんの命日だ。あの日、母さんは一人で絹さんに会いに行ったのか。
Crowbar carved out. Oh. Okay, well. Crowbar closet needs a crowbar key. I thought it meant it was for storing crowbars or something. I don't know. I mean, a dedicated room like that's a little... Shit. The shrine. Hey, DP, how are you doing? What you been up to? This is a game called Hollow Cocoon. It is it's a Japanese horror scenario here. Something's to... Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, so the hiding spot... Hiding spot's a shrine. Pretty good. Gonna go to sleep here, voice of my... I see. Oh, nice. Yeah. I think I saw you posting about that a little bit. That's great. You sound very relaxed, you know? Thanks for stopping by, too. Much appreciated. Screws the gun right, the door won't open.
隙間をこじ開けられないだろうか。
Guess not, because we can't pry it open. A wooden board. Can we use the... Can we use the board to pry it open? Don't gotta work until next... Ah, nice, nice. Hey, you know, you deserve it. You better, you know, get yourself a little food. That's how I like to celebrate stuff, you know. Just get some food. Can never go wrong with that. Young Cuda's journal. August 19th, 1929. I was chatting with Saichi, waiting for my sister to get ready. He gave me a pearl hairpin, saying it would match my sister and her hairpin. I heard neither you nor Ayano had ever laid eyes on the sea, he said. I thought the two of you would appreciate something from there. Considering how close the two of you are, I'd be delighted if you would wear them together. As he handed me the hairpin, my face instantly flushed. I wonder if he could hear my racing heart and if my excitement was too obvious. I had to hide my face. It was the first time a man other than my father had given me a gift. Unlike my stern father, his voice was gentle and soft. I wished to have that voice by my side forever. And then he whispered into my ear, "Isn't Ayana like a butterfly?" With that, the blush from my cheeks was extinguished. The pounding in my chest subsided, as if my very pulse had stopped. He tenderly caressed the other hairpin intended for my sister, reminding me of whom his heart belonged to. Indeed, my sister Ayano is like a butterfly. She loathes being carried away by the wind and drenched by the rain. Touching her delicate wings could only result in pain. Ayano is beautiful, delicate, and fragile. I could crush her with my bare hands. For now, I am still the only one who can be with her. I am the only one who can place my hand upon that slender white neck. I am the only one. You know what? Crazy idea here. Maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. What if what is attacking us here is Ayano? Here's another hiding spot, right? Yeah. Because we've already seen at least two other notes talking about her in some kind of manner like that. The holes in the floor covered with... Okay, so I assume we need a crowbar for that. What's down there? Servant room. Shit, I don't like this. Which door are you behind? Which freaking door are you behind? It sounds like it's behind the butterfly room. Nope. Am I seeing you or I'm seeing you? Can I sneak by? Get the F up, man. I really don't like what I just heard behind me. Okay. Alright, so go down here. We came down. Counting rod closet is locked, so is the courtyard. So now that it's come out of the kitchen, we can go in the kitchen. You check the closet. Servant, I assume we can't get into the servant room, or else we can't get into the second servant room. Like the second half of it. Okay. So we need a hammer for that flint. This is not a kitchen. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I'll remember that there. Servant's lost item. Oh dear, what should I do? I've gone and lost the key. I had it with me before I went to the toilets, but somehow I managed to lose it. If anyone finds it, I'll be doomed. If anyone finds out, I'll be doomed. Lord Kyubey will show no mercy. What's with all the lost keys in the toilets? So there's one toilet we haven't checked out yet. It's probably locked, I assume. Rusty. Young Saichi's journal, too. September 8th, 1929. When I visited the Miami family, I caught a glimpse of Ayano and Kinu walking together in the front yard. Ayano had an innocent, girlish smile on her face as she talked to Kinu, but as soon as she noticed me, her smile disappeared. I had a faint suspicion all along who she has eyes for, whose side she wishes to be by, and it's not me. Okay. Okay, where am I now? Right. Oh! Well, that's weird. Last time I thought, when we ended off last time, I thought I didn't have any way to, Oh, no, never mind. It says used by hitting with a hammer and stone. So we found a pot with something encased in a bunch of cooled grease. I didn't actually try it, though. Turn up the volume here. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna see if I can ignite it without it. Where is it? That's misleading. You told me I need a hammer. That's, man, you really got chef's hands there. You know, just reaching with that heat. No iron key. Crowbar. Crowbar, that was, oh, okay. Do I have to go up, back upstairs to get there? Or can I use this door? I have a feeling that if I go directly there, I might run into, what's her, do we know the monster's name yet? I read a little bit about it online, but I don't know, like usually if I read up on something before I play it, it's very, very loose, like how many levels is it, or how many hours it takes, etc. I try to leave the lore out of it, you know? This is on the courtyard. Thing is, in order to get back in, it has to go all the way down, right? Unless it can burst through a window. If it bursts through a window, I'm screwed. Hiding spots. I don't really know hiding spots along here. Should I just go for it? Where are you? Let's go that way. Should I just sneak by, or? Because my question is, if I wait for it to leave, is it just going to go back the same way or not? Alright, what do you got for me? Something good, I hope. Complimenting the plate. Mr. Kirby, during our business negotiations, the plate that I had a look at was remarkable. At first glance, it may appear somewhat uninspiring to the eyes of a novice like myself. But I never dreamed that it would be such an intricate mechanism. Only when immersed in cold, clear water does the true beauty of the artwork reveal itself, and I'm truly impressed. Have we seen a water barrel somewhere, right? Maybe in the courtyard? I hope to have the opportunity to see it again in the future. Plate. Pins used to pull out nails. There was those wood boards in the upstairs room. All right. So from here. Shit. Gonna sneak back out. These stairs leading up or down, that's what I can't quite tell. Hey, Soy, what's going on? How you doing? Just got off work. Nice, nice. So it was, you never get tired of that feeling, right? Okay, so these are the stairs up. Okay. Shit, really. Which one's the hiding spot? Which one's the hiding spot? Okay. All right, maybe screw hiding. We'll just keep moving. Hopefully time pauses when I'm doing this. Okay, where are we? We're in this. Okay, we're in the other half of the servant room. Young Kuna's Journal 2. October 16th, 1929. I've started being mean to Ayano. I intentionally avoid talking to her, and I'm being unfriendly towards her. I love Sachi too much to not do this. No matter what I do, she never asks me why. Instead, on the verge of tears, she says, "I'm sorry, Kunu, please forgive me," even though she has nothing to apologize for. November 23rd, 1929. Today is an autumn dusk. This game... Oh, you're off tomorrow? Very nice, very nice. Yeah. This game is called Hollow Cocoon. It's a Japanese horror game. First person kind of puzzle indie. Today is an autumn dusk. My sister and I ventured into the mountains from the path to the shrine to admire the colorful autumn foliage. I held my sister's hand tightly. She smiled with joy and squeezed my hand in return. She didn't hold my recent behavior against me. She has always been kind to me. Ever since we were children, we would sneak out during autumn. Together, we would watch the leaves turn crimson and the sunset paint the sky. As the chilly winds of late autumn blew, I could feel the warmth of our joined hands. But this will probably be the last time. I like the Japanese horror games, also the old one too. Is that the name of one, or? Personally, I think my favorite experience for Japanese horror has been Corpse Party. Next spring, my sister will marry Saichi, while I will be married off to someone else. Kinu, the maple trees are beautiful. Let's do this again next year. My sister says this with innocent eyes. She torments me, unaware of the turmoil in my heart. The sister who has always been with me is slipping away. I couldn't put into words the horrific things I felt. Finally, I unleashed my frustration and revealed everything to her. I will never go again. Why don't you go with Saichi instead? You don't need me anymore after all. I said those words, forcefully releasing her hand, and walked away. I turned my back on her and kept walking, not wanting her to see the tears streaming down my face. From behind me, a faint voice whispered, "Don't leave me." Pretending not to hear, I continued walking down the mountain alone. At that moment, I wondered if my sister, Ayana, was also shedding tears. It's called Walk. I haven't heard of that one. Pioniki, a key shaped with this like a spoon. Oh shit! I don't know where to run from here. Yeah, okay, there was a hiding spot right there. I did not know that. I might be dead, guys. I'll have to try this again. Closest hiding spot is where? Yep. Gotta reload. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Maybe not. Maybe not. In. one of the benefits of stockpiling all my health items. Oh, PS1 era. Very nice, very nice. Oh, come on. Don't come back here. I have no idea where I can use this. He's shaped like a spoon. Peony. Where would we use this? Let's try going back upstairs. There was a locked room up there too. I'm in here and I pop back out, go back up the stairs. It's above the kitchen. So up here. Yeah, butterfly closet. Let's try that. No, wait. Did I get in the butterfly closet already? This is what happens when you have this kind of like unlock this kind of map, you know, where you gotta unlock everything and then you take a break from the game. That's what happens. Forget what you unlocked. It doesn't help. Like the map doesn't. It's not like Resident Evil style, right? Where like it'll go from like red to green, you know, when you're done everything in that room. For Resident Evil. I'm not saying all games have to do that, but I mean that kind of system helps a lot. Ah, too slow. There's no. Oh my god, it's back here again. Is there a chance she just walks away, or does she always find me? That's not a chest to hide in, dang it. Hey, Alaskan. Always finds you? Like, do you know that, or are you just saying that? Because I'm not sure what you play these days. Have you played this, Alaskan? Jump scare? Which was that? Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Okay. No, I went into now I'm starting to understand the AI here a little bit more. shoot. So I still want to get up those stairs, but she's camping it. I believe the monster actually will has some scripted encounters. But it looks like it also starts patrolling the general areas where I need to go, I think. Okay, so across there. Yeah, this thing will see your flashlight, and it'll hear you if you move too quick. Excuse me. Yeah. That audio, did I play properly, Alaskan? I had an issue with the alerts audio going weird. Shit, that's not the spoon. That's not the... Okay, where's this key go to then? A spoon.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
A spoon. Go down. Counting rod closets. Messenger room. Ah, shit. Now I've completely lost track of where the monster is. I suppose that's not a bad thing. There are carving rods. Okay, so I guess that works. Carving rods engraved on the door that needs a carving rod. Here we go. I'm not getting a prompt to close that door. I'm not sure I like that. Okay, messenger room. Young Kunis Journal 3, December 1st, 1929. On that day, I left my sister Ayano behind and ascended the mountain alone. I was certain she would follow me. I anticipated her tearful apology, as she had done countless times before. But Ayano never returned. Why did I let go of her hand? If only we had gone down the mountain together, hand in hand, Ayano would still be by my side. I lost her due to my shallow jealousy. I've cried and lived in sorrow for days, and now I've run out of tears. I heard someone calling my name on a snowy night, so I looked outside. To my surprise, Ayano was standing in front of the gate. She had been wandering the mountains for a month, yet her kimono, sandals, and hair remained pristine and spotless. However, she had lost her ability to speak. I embraced her tightly, clutching her hand as tears streamed down my face. Ayano's hand was warm, the warmth I had once let slip away. I will never let it go again. Oh, we had an autosave. I don't know if I like that. Another 10 yen, to which I still don't know what the coins are for. New hiding spot. Okay, great. It's in a good spot, actually. Perfect timing, too. That can't be all that's in this room, right? 10 yen and a note. I gotta take a look again, because that's, I'm expecting it to have gotten me something to unlock something else. Is that the plate? The plate we're talking about? Nope. No new key items. Really? Well, now where am I going? I don't want to just wander around. Let's see if we can get into the altar room. I feel like I might have been in here before. No, I haven't. Hiding the Mulberry Crest. Lord Kyobe ordered me to hide the Mulberry Crest displayed on the altar. The red Mulberry Crest has been hidden near the shrine, while the blue Mulberry Crest has been buried next to the stone lantern in the courtyard. Do I need a shovel? When I reported to Lord Kyobe after hiding them, he bowed his head and thanked me. It looked as if a big burden had been lifted. He had a calm expression which I had not seen in a long time. After Lady Ayano's passing, Lord Kyobe would look constantly agitated. He hardly slept, always drowned himself in books, and always appeared to be reading until his eyes went bloodshot. That serene yet sorrowful expression left me with a sense of unease. Since then, Lord Kyobe has vanished without a trace. Oh, she. Okay, so we have near the shrine and in the courtyard.
赤のクワモンは神棚に、青のクワモンは中庭の石灯籠の脇。
And why do I need these? Shrine and courtyard. Such is Journal 1, July 3rd, 1952. When I came home from work, I found Yui crying in the living room. I immediately went to check on her. I noticed her face and uniform were stained with blood, and in her trembling hands was a lifeless canary. It was a canary I had gifted her on her 13th birthday. When I asked her why this was, she said she was thirsty. So thirsty that she couldn't bear it, so she drank the canary's blood. I had hoped for her to have a normal childhood, but deep down I knew this day would come. I was horrified, but knew that Yui's heart would shatter if I did nothing. When I first held baby Yui in my arms, I made a vow to do anything for this child. Much like her mother, she's my pride and joy. I told the weeping Yui that she inherited her bloodlust from me. I feigned silence to let it sink in. By shouldering the blame on Yui's bloodlust, I hoped to keep her grounded to the world. I offered my apologies through tears. Yui in turn urged me not to cry. After that, I began going to the butcher's to purchase blood. You and I would drink it together. What the heck am I... Okay. We're going feudal vampire here? Is that what this whole family mansion been around that long? Is that the play here? That was not on my bingo card. $1952. Inherited from, like, yeah, is there a bloodline of blood drinkers, right? Something like that? And like, how would it be inherited? I'm still convinced there's a family curse here. That's got to be what's going on.